Hi, welcome back. I'm going to be using a lucky egg and evolving several Pokemon. The biggest ones I'm going to be doing are, they're in order right here. I'm going to be doing the, where are we at? Dragonair into Dragonite. I'm going to be doing 6 EVs, just because, they're there, so why not? I'm going to be doing the 3 Ekans there. But for the Dragonair, I'll show you what abilities he has right now. So that way when I get into it, you'll see what he gets, after he evolves. Because more than likely it's going to change. EVs don't matter until they actually get whatever form they're going to. Ekans, I don't care. I have enough Ekans anyway. I'm going to change the Ghastly into Hunter. So right now he's got, if it'll scroll up, Lick and Sludge Bomb. Gonna be doing some Geodudes into Gravelers. I think, let me see here how many candies I have. Yeah, I have 228. I'll probably just do one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one into Graveler. I already have several Gravelers. And then I'm gonna change my Gravelers into the Golems. So I'm just gonna use whatever one's highest. So if this 541 turns out to have a higher CP than the ones I already have, then I'll use that. Then, here they are. The Gravelers into the Golem, like I say. So, see what my Geodude turns into. I'm going to do 3 of the Growlithes into Arcanine. So, I'll show you those 3 real quick. Ember Body Slam. Could have just swapped over, I guess. Bite Body Slam. And Bite Flame Wheel. And I'll show you the Gravelers real quick. The first 2, and we'll see if the other one gets up high enough to make the cut. There you go. Then I'm going to change my Kakuna into a Beedrill. There he is. So obviously the 242 one, it's not really that high for CP, but just wanted to get credit for it anyway, so I figured I might as well do it now. I'll be collecting more as it goes on. I'm going to skip the Mankeys, more than likely, just for time's sake. If I need more evolutions, I'll go back to them. I'm going to do a Meowth into a Persian. There you go, Bite Night Slash. I'm going to do an Oddish down here. That's not too bad. And gonna do a ton of Pidgeys, but Pidgeys, it doesn't matter. Just doing it for the double EXP. And I'm gonna do a couple of Parises. Again for the EXP, just why not? I'm gonna do the Poliwag and the Poliwhirl. Yeah, I guess I was going to do one Ponyta. Where are my Paris? Oh, I guess they were before Pidgey. But I wrote them after. Okay. Then I was going to do a couple of Rattatas and Eradicate. Just because. And then a Rhinehorn here. I'm going to also evolve him. I'm going to do one Sandshrew. Again, just because. And I'll probably transfer the ones that are the lowest. I'm going to do a Spearow into the Fiero. Even though I already have one, I'm just going to do it. Just show you their evolution. Why not? Then I'm going to do a Squirtle into Wartortle. Just the highest one. Because more likely the fighting stats are going to change. So then I'm also going to do a Wartortle right here into a Blastoise. So, like I say, Water Gun and Aqua Jet. It can only get better, hopefully. And also I'm going to do a Weedle into a Kakuna. And obviously it's going to change. And I also have enough for Vulpix. I'm going to turn him into Ninetails. So he's got Quick Body Slam right now. So we'll see what he comes into. And then if I have time, I'll do a Zubat also. Both my Zubats into Golbats. So there you go. Quick little rundown. I do have Venonats and the Venomoths. I was going to do 2 of them for you guys. I should have just clicked over again. Slid over. So there you go. So brief overview before I get to it, so that way I don't have to slow down to show you what they have. And then I'll go back and show you what my Dragonite, my Eevees, the Haunter, Beedrill, Persian, and Blastoise, of course, and Ninetails, what attacks they have after I evolved them. So that way, if you want to, you can go back and see how they got changed. You know, it doesn't always happen, but a lot of times the attacks change. So just give you a brief overview on that real quick. So without further ado, I'm going to pop that lucky egg. So we go to items, click your lucky egg. You see it floating there, and it doesn't start until you click it. And starting the timer now. It's 30 minutes. So going straight into it, hit your Pokemon. And of course my there we go. First one, Dragonair. Evolved. So I'm going to get the EXP for evolving him, and I'm also going to get it for the new Pokemon. So get some double points there, basically. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing it while I have the egg going. And as you see, Steel Wing and Hyper Beam, that's not too bad. I don't think I have enough for Dratini. Yeah, no. Unfortunate. He's a good one. Okay, so Eevees. Eevees are going next. You can name them and you know, get them to change to the form you want the first time. After that, it's just whatever. So I'm just gonna do it this time, because I'm always catching Eevees. That's why I'm gonna transform so many at once, is because I have so many that I can transform that are decent level. And like I say, I want the EXP, so and that's what I should have done, was showing you my EXP before and after, but that's alright. So just gonna keep clicking on the Eevees here. Of course, I didn't realize, didn't see what I already had, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, what their stats were, so you'll see the same thing when we go back to them, so that way you'll be able to compare what they had before and what they have after. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say it didn't take my evolve. So like I say, if you just remember the CP when I scroll through them later on, the Flareon, the Jolteon, and the then you'll be able to cross-match them. And the Vaporeon. There you go. And that's the thing too, when you're starting out, you know, Pokemon, you don't need to evolve or power up your Pokemon any. Eventually you'll get high enough level that you'll grab higher level Pokemon and then evolve them, and you don't have to use your Stardust. You want to save your Stardust for later. Very important to save your Stardust as much as you can, so that when you get, you know, right now the max Pokemon is 30 level, and you can get to level 40, so you know, what you want to do is try to max your Pokemon after you're maxed as a trainer, so that way you can catch the highest level you can, so that way you don't have to use Stardust, because once you get those legendaries, when they become available, you'll want to spend the Stardust on them, I'm sure, you know. So this should be my last Evee here. Got a pretty decent mix out of it. Okay, so now we're going to go to Ekans here. Acid and Dark Pulse it still has, pretty good. Select waves. And again, that's why you want to catch as many Pokemon as you can and transfer them to save up the Stardust and the candies for each of the classes. And especially when the new classes, if and when they come out, you'll need those candies anyway, so it's better to have a nice stockpile of it. And since you need to catch your Pokemon and transfer them anyway to go up in level, you know, it's just a way to do it. Alright, so next is going to be Ghastly here. And I got both of my Ghastly out of Pokeballs. I've seen one on my radar, but my radar does not work for anything. All I see is 3 tracks, and then if I'm close to them or whatever, so it doesn't help at all. So, you know, there's that. So next we'll be doing a Geodude. So I got double on that one because I just got him. That's pretty good. Let's see. Okay. Shadow Claw and Dark Pulse, not too bad. So just one Geodude here. I'm going to be doing 2 Gravelers and the Golems. I didn't watch to see what his CP became, so it may or may not be the one I just evolved, so. $14.85, there you go. Now, as you saw, I also have several Arcanine already, so these are just bonus Arcanines. You know, I might save 1 or 2, you know, just like I say, just keep the top level ones. Again, you don't want to spend your Stardust on them if you don't have to. Alright, so here's the first route. Bang flamethrower, not too bad. Scroll up here a little bit. And I always play with my sound off in case you're wondering why it's so quiet. Play some music if you want. Bite flamethrower. There you go. And again, like I say, I haven't leveled up any of these or powered up any of these Pokemon. I just caught them, and this is the highest, the ones I've caught so far. So, you know, just evolving them from that. Okay. So now we're doing the Beedrill. So there's my Kakuna, my top Kakuna. So again, I'll get the bonus for seeing a new Pokemon in the Pokedex. And I'm just a few shy on my Butterfree, so, and it's the same on quite a few on Krabby. Here, I'll actually do a Mankey. It wasn't part of the let's see, scroll up a little bit. Come on, Mankey, scroll. You're wasting my time. Cross chop and karate chop, I think it was. And the next one will be Meowth that I'll evolve. So the Primeape here is a bonus. Alright, oh, there's my Meowth. So I'll also get the bonus on Meowth. And I've been hearing that you can get the legendary Pokemon if you have all 150. So, you know, you're going to have to evolve them to get to those legendaries, is what the rumor is. There you go, Persian. And now we're going to be doing the Oddish. I'm just a few short on my Ammonite, unfortunately. I'd love to have him also. There you go, some nice drool for you. Vaplo. That was Gloom, huh? That's not too bad, Moonblast. Okay, so... Okay, we're going to do our 2 Parises, just because. There we go. And all my Pidgeys. Pidgey. Where's Mike Tyson? We need him for all these pigeons. There we go. We're going to do our Poliwag. So I'll also get the bonus for this one. And like I say, those bonuses are important because, like I say, they give you a nice chunk of EXP also. There's the Poliwhirl. Okay, and now the Ponyta. Heat Wave's pretty good. Ah. So all four of them are going to get involved here real quick. Hyper Beam, there you go. Not that it really matters on Eradicate because you don't really have enough hit points anyway to last long in the gym, so you won't want to put them in there. But, you know, never know, they may have different gym battle setups eventually. Of course, wouldn't be using a low-level Rata like this normally, but like I say, catch so many and, you know, transform that. Just using them for the EXP right now. There we go. Quick attack and Hyper Beam again. So now we're going to do a Rhinehorn. Oops. And do a couple of Sandshrews here. I'm not sure if I marked it down for one or two, but Metal Claw and Earthquake, pretty nice. Let's see if I had another one lined up. Oh, yeah, totally. I could keep doing them, but I think I'm just gonna go on because I mean I have so many Pidgeys to evolve also that I can just save it for the next time or whatever. Metal Claw and Earthquake again. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to Spearow. There we go. Oops. Spearow, there we go. Just enough candy to evolve. I already have one. I caught him out in the wild, so we'll see how this one compares with him. Yeah, horrible attacks. Alright, so now we're going to go to Squirtle here. Squirtle's going to War Turtle. I could actually do two, but I'm just going to do one and save the other one for later. Look at that gleam. Shiny War Turtle. Alright, so we're going to skip down a bit. Let's go ahead and hit my War Turtle up. That's the main event right there. Let's see how bad this bad boy is. And of course, like I say, you just got into my Pokedex, 1573. Bite and Ice Beam? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do my 3 Venonats here. Or, I guess 2. 2 Venonats, yeah. And then, like I say, I'll be doing the Vulpix and the Ninetails as well. Fusion, Poison Fang, yeah. Looks like I'm only 12 minutes into this. Got quite a few evolutions done. Timing may be off on that one. Might be more. So here's Vulpix. And also get the bonus for the Ninetails, of course. That's a new one. Faint and Flamethrower. Okay. So let's see what else. Oh, we're going to have the Weedle going up. And I'll do the 2 Zubats. The power of the Weedle, or the Kakuna. Alright, so then 2 Zubats here. And again, just because, had them around. Just for the evolution party here. And again, Zubat's one I sometimes, I don't always, get them when I see them. And it's also, Zubats usually are back further than, a lot of the Pokemon. A lot of the Pokemon are near. So Zubats, you gotta throw it a lot further and get a right, nice arc on it and stuff. It's more of a pain than they're worth a lot of times, even for Stardust. All right. So I think that was basically it. Let me see if I can do another Venonat. Nope. Okay. So now it's Pidgey time. So you can scroll to the end if you want to, so you don't have to watch the Pidgey pain. But yes, Pidgeys will be transferred to Pidgeotto, and I may do one or two into Pidgeot just because. As you see, as you see, I got 375 Pidgey candy, so it's quite a few. That's what 30 I could do. I guess 31. And I don't care about their attacks. I'll go through and see later, if any of them worth keeping, but it'd probably be based on their combat points more than anything else. So yeah, you're gonna see quite a few of these Pidgeys getting transformed here, evolved. Does anybody want to adopt a Pidgeotto? If so, drop me a line. Just kidding. But at some point, there may be Pokemon trading, but I don't think anyone's going to have a shortage of Pidgeottos or Pidgeys. So. Okay, I'm going to exit out real quick and see how much time I have left on my lucky egg. And I will also show you how much EXP I've gotten. I just hit 24 not too long ago, so I probably only had like maybe 10,000, maybe, EXP, maybe. So let's see here real quick. There you go, 55,000 EXP, and I still have 3 minutes left. So back to the Pokemon. I gotta scroll down to Pidgey, unfortunately. Oh, there they are. Okay, too far. So I might be able to get like 7 or 8 more transformations in or evolutions in before I run out of time. So. So like I say, I'll be saving the rest of my Pidgeys and transferring a lot of the other Pokemon so I get extra candies and just save up for the next lucky egg. Again, feel free to play music during that time if you haven't already. Now, I may already be out of time, but I'm just going to do a few more just to make sure that I've used all my time. Besides, I got Pidgey candies to burn here. Like I say, there's never a shortage of Pidgeys. Okay, I'm pretty sure I used up my time, so I'm going to transform one of my Pidgeotos into Pidgeot, just so you can see that transformation too if you haven't yet. So I'll scroll up to my, there we go. Oh, that's Persian. And there you go, wing attack and air cutter. Yeah. I think he did turn out higher than my other one, but yeah. So let's exit and see how much more EXP I've gotten. Another 8,000. So 63,000 EXP is what I just got. That's not too bad for a half hour here. I'll go ahead and catch Ekans again. Like I say, that's the way to get him up, is to hit him every time you see him. And there you go. Transfer away. Alright, so let's go back into Pokemon. We're going to go to the combat power. We're going to see how they stack up here. So Like I say, my Dragonite obviously needs a little love. I'm gonna check to make sure how his stats handy on him are. One. Just go out and collect some more. And the same with Blastoise, of course. Like I say, can do a few. Like I say, he's pretty high already, but just check out his how his fighting stats break out. So I think this is one of the new ones. I think they max out around 22 or something. I think for my level. So like I say, what else were we gonna do? Yeah, just the Eevees. But I mean, you saw what their combat points were in their attacks when they came out. The Eevees. Haunter is pretty low down there. Where is he at? Dang, he's below Gloom. And again, hopefully Gloom will maintain that when they evolve again. Oh, there's Haunter. So like I say, hopefully Haunter will get more powerful with the next evolution also. And I think that's pretty much it. Ninetails was up there somewhere. Let's check it out. There it is. So like I say, it won't go much higher, but I need more Vulpixes, of course. Vulpix are pretty feisty. And there you go. Oh, actually I should stay there for the egg. So in case you don't realize how to get to your eggs, you just swipe your Pokemon over to the right. And if you want to incubate an egg, you go to your eggs, click on it. Except I don't have any incubators. So I hit start incubator. It should not have let me go to that. Oh, I think it was, yeah. Anyway, so you won't let me use it. Use it. Yeah, your distance expired. I will catch you down the road. YouTube page. And I will. My phone is freezing because of the length of the video. Goes.